American Hose has a lot of history in that building. It was built in 1885. Generations went through it. It went from that building went from serving hand-drawn fire apparatus to horse-drawn apparatus to some of the first motorized apparatus to your modern equipment now. And if it's possible to give the look of the original buildings and also at the same time be able to utilize the buildings, in a modern way, with the electronics and overhead doors and the heating and energy conservation, so forth, storage, that's important. And basically, it makes the town look nice.
The American Hose Company was a restoration and basically renovation of the main facade of the building, which through the years it had been modified significantly. There was an aluminum roll-up door installed, just a typical looking garage type door. The original building had double bifold wooden doors with glass windows in the upper half, and they were quite fancy, very decorative for the facade of the building. What we chose to install was a roll-up door, an overhead type door, but it was custom made. It gave the look of the original door, exact layout. We had diagonal wood panels accenting the bottom of the door, and we had windows that replaced the existing solid panels, which matched the exact design of the original door. It gave the building really the 1800s look of the original. If you look at that and the photo of the original, it's tough to tell differences. We were lucky. We found a company that made doors like that. It's the only one I know of, but it was quite a process. We also removed a lot of brick infill in large arched windows on the second floor. We installed windows which mimicked the original design. From the outside, they look exactly like the originals. The trick we had there was that the interior of the building had been built around small windows that had been inserted in the brick infill. What we did was retained those actual working windows, and we used a glass that had a gray tint and a reflective finish. So from the outside of the building, when you look at it, it looks like it's just a functioning window. You cannot see that some of the window is obscured by partitions, display cases, and things like that. And there are segments that are actually functioning windows. From the outside, you can't tell which is which. The glass made the difference. From the inside, if you look out the window, you swear there's just a regular piece of glass. There's nothing blocking your view at all. So we used some state-of-the-art materials to make the building really look authentic, the way it did in the 1800s, and still gave the fire company all of its current function. We also replaced several doors on the front of the building, and again, they were custom made to match the design that we had on the original photographs of the firehouse.